So I'm just dropping in. Do my thing. I'm gonna pick up a gunner here and go from there. See what happens. I'll admit I'm not the best of shots. In retrospect, I don't know if shotgun would have been the best, but it worked. So I got one hit, and then this guy took care of him, flanked him. So that worked. Alright, we're just taking off here. Honestly, I'm just messing about. So I'm trying to avoid getting a turret. I've noticed that if you use a CPU or an NPC and they sit in the turret seat, they activate it and sometimes they fire, but it jams up. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Someone already had the medallion, so I just left it. And I was trying to do a quest to get a daily done, but I thought it was lame. Skip forward, I'm gonna fight, and then he tracks, but doesn't get... See, that was a shot. I was almost like off 90 degrees. Off the front. I'm not sure what the tracking rules are. Sometimes he seems like he's laying down some good fire, sometimes not. I really don't know what the secret is. So I decide to bail at this point because I realize I'm getting tag team. There's two people coming in. We got the medallion guy and his turbo. So that's too much for me to handle. And I'm just trying to preserve my my vehicle for later in the fight. The guy caught up. We have a pretty good chase scene. I tried to get a good camera view of it, but this amused me to no end. This was great. And also, I didn't realize this till later, but then my little NPC, he pops up when there's someone around. But I couldn't find where that person was at that point. Basically, this entire time, I'm just running from heal spot to heal spot. If you want to shut this strat down, you just gotta destroy all the gas stations that you can find. And he senses so... Oh! I found my tail again. Yeah. Cool guys don't look back at their explosions. See, I don't know if he's firing or not. He should be dropping slugs right into his grill, but he just sits there. Maybe it's a distance thing? I don't know. Think of that entire time. Not a shot fired. But the problem that my pursuer, he's got, is like you can switch to the second seat as you're going along and man the turret. But he's in an SUV, so he has two empty seats to cycle through. As long as I keep moving and breaking line of sight and just juking around, it takes too long to get back into the driver's seat to get back up on me. So he's not firing any rounds. there was a good shot, so it was pretty close in, directly behind. I'm going to experiment with different NPCs. I'm not entirely sure Ruck is the answer, but he came through clutch in the end, so I think it's probably going to be a mix between doing okay in these fight scenes. Oh yeah, such a good chase. This amused me to no end. Also, I was breaking everything because I was trying to deny him. It's like, I don't want the items, but I don't want him to have the items either. So I gotta hit him myself. So I think I broke the contact here, don't pick up where he is, and I'm just like doing my thing again. Oh, there he is. He found me. Boom. So much fun. Yeah, I used my little mess up to let him pull in front, get a shot, and then back to the turbo. And he still hasn't given up. And my guy's still just sitting there. And I wanted to come back around and hit the boost and go into him, but he broke contact right here. Yeah, I didn't realize I was getting shot at. Just remember, you gotta never stop it. I like seeing the jumps in slow motion. So there should be someone around me according to my dude, but I'm dumb and I'm not seeing him. Oh, found him. He's at the top of that cliff. Just take the opportunity to put in slow motion to see where I'm going. I don't think I actually get this guy. Such a fail. I missed my jump, but it worked out because it just put me back on range on him. I sent him flying, but I don't think I get credit for a kill. So I try again, and I think I jumped over his head. Ah, yeah. So that was the case for Ruck. He actually did something. I think he finished him off, because I know I didn't get credit for a lot of the stuff I did. Got assists though. He almost blowed me up. Look at those sparks. So this build is important. You want run flat because people are always going to shoot your tires out. And then I started off with the cow catcher because I like breaking things, but I've run into problems before where you're going through a building and then you find a basement and that's no fun. So I went to the spiked bumper because it does more damage when I run into people, and more damage is good. I don't know how I missed that guy. Speed away and come back. See, the entire time he's pointing at him, but he's not firing. Like, right there. I don't think I actually hit him, or maybe there was a nitro boost, but I'm pretty sure that was Ruck. guy behind me again. And I discard wrong, but I don't need. And the hitbox is bigger than I would have thought. Good to know. Yeah, I went and hit and healed up and skipped forward. I was going to go to the Nitrodome, but I decided against it because I don't want to accidentally get a turret. Because my NPC is my turret. And I was full up on health, and so I didn't need that thing. I thought I might need to come back for it later. And then I find this guy. He's up here, and I just like have a terrible time. I didn't realize at the time, but at this point, I think the Ice Peely, he's got all the medallions. It's just such a pain to get this guy down. He almost had me right here. He's using his crossbow. He stuck me good. Get my turbo. And he's not dead. Unreal. Break my fall with the tree. Still shooting at me, and I just like dead over right there. And then I heal up, and I'll try to re-engage back on the other side. Movement is life, never backtrack, so I decided to just come around from another side. But I left because that's a bad area for an SUV. I wanted to get up. You can't get up to the top of that hill, that plateau from there. I was checking the items to see if I might want them. Didn't need them. Ice Peely, so good. NPC's missing, and I lost him at this point because I only saw this in replay. I didn't realize he went down the tunnel. Totally lost him. So I decided to go back to the high ground because high ground's important. That was hilarious. Wait for me! Oh my god. I just came back around to get a better lineup on him. Ball. This part is legitimately funny. I didn't realize where that guy went. He hopped into the rig, and I was using that cliff as a half pipe to grind around to try to find him again. And he shot. I think he got me in the car a couple of times. I had no clue where he was at. I was just spinning around like an idiot. Banana Peely, Icy Peely. So at this point, I decided it's time to get out and fight. I still have no idea that this guy is in my car. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. See, I thought Ice Peely had all this stuff, but turns out the guy that stole the car, he had the medallions. And I can't shoot to save my life. So the guy down there hops out. I think he blew up the car. He did something to it. I'm still messing around with Peely up here. Peely tries to take off. I don't really see him die. He had to have died at some point. Because this guy's it. I think he got caught in the storm, couldn't get out. I would like to buy an aim, Alec. This is like the entire point of having Rush, where it's just close quarters right at the end. I hope I made this guy rage quit for the rest of the day. Bob's your uncle. You had the medallions the entire time. I was just too stunned to realize what I had just done. I will never be able to do that again as long as I live. Look at all the medallions. And all you had to do was bring a friend. I think I shot him with greens. I never stopped and upgraded my weapons, really.